Hi, guys. You did it again. You gave me another good one. I can't remember if this came at the beginning of this week or the end of last week. I'm not really sure, but one of you, and you know who you are, you approached me and you said, I got a good idea, got a good quote here. Check this one out. And it was a good one, and it was on a piece of paper. It read, and I'm not going to get it exactly right, but it said, instead of focusing on how many times that you've fallen, which has been a ton in my life. Start being proud of how many times you've got back up, which has also been a ton. And that's just life. And I literally just got done with a conversation with a young man who had made it through the Monarch program, giving him that exact same message. Like, dude, that's going to be life, man. You're going to fall on your face and you're going to mess up and you're going to take 10 steps back, but you're going to recover, you're going to overcome, you're going to bounce back, and you're going to get back up. And that's where the pride is. That's where you be proud of yourself. How many times just in here, just since you've been here, have you guys fallen a level or fallen some days, been on probation, but you regrouped, you got it back, and you did better the next day because you committed to it. You made it a goal of yours, whether you knew it or not, to gain it back, to get back to where you were. So be proud of that. That's called resilience. You being able to take a fall and kind of be in a position where you're not necessarily proud of yourself, or you're disappointed in yourself, mad at yourself, whatever it is, but you're getting back up and you're going back out and trying. And that is life. I can't remember. I think it's Rocky, or maybe it's Creed. I can't remember which movie. But that's what it's all about. It's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get back up. Because if you keep getting back up, you're never going to stay down, right? That's life. That's what I hope for you guys, and that's resilience. And I love that you brought that quote to me because, man, that's applied so heavily in my life. I've been knocked down. I've knocked myself down. I've been felt like I've knocked down by others, all kinds of things, but I keep getting back up, and it is not always easy. And you guys know that some things are easier to recover from than others, and that's the way it goes. I challenged you guys yesterday. I'm not sure if you still remember those challenges, but I still want to hear from you guys. I always want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear about that goal that you have for yourself, because I really want to keep your brain on that. And that goal is not just to get out of here, because that's so short-sighted. That's small-minded. Of course you want to get out of here. It's not to get off probation. We know you want to get off probation, right? Be a better person. Okay. How does that look for you? What is your vision? If I see it, I can speak it, and therefore I can create it. And that's what you need to do. You need to start being able to see what that looks like. I want to learn how to, enroll in trade school. I want to recover some credits in school. I want to graduate. Definitely some good goals. I want to hear that though, because I want to understand what you guys are focusing on right now. And the goal is to get you out of that immediate worry. I really want you guys to do your best to take yourself out. You got a lot of worries. And one of them is my next court hearing. What's going to happen? Is it going to go the way I want? Maybe not. But maybe it's not supposed to. Maybe you got more that you're supposed to learn in here. Maybe, it's just not that time. Maybe all kinds of things could come into play. But really, what is your ultimate goal? What are some things that you want to achieve for yourself? And then the second one that I challenged you guys with, and I really want to hear your answers on this one too, is when we were talking, I challenged you guys with this similar thing before, and it was when you meet people in your life, and you guys have met multiple coaches, teachers, mentors, therapists, counselors, attorneys, all kinds of people, right? Caseworkers, POs, all the things. And you've clicked with some, and others you've not. Some you've trusted and some you haven't trusted. What can you say about the people that you've been able to say, that person gets me? Like, I trust that person. I'm going to tell them things. What is it about them? What can you name a word? Were they genuine? Were they honest? Were they non-judgmental? What was it? Can you name a phrase like this is why this person affected me more so than other people who I've been that I've talked to in my life or that have been assigned to help me out. I'm really curious about that because we're starting to look at different things that we can do that get to that point, that get connections for the kids who need help, but they don't want to talk necessarily to certain people for whatever reasons, but they will talk to others. But we want to build teams that are full of those people that get it. So if you get a chance and you can help me build that team, write down those words, write down a phrase or a scenario or something, and I want to hear it because we're in the process of building those teams, and I'm very excited about you guys and your input and helping us build this. So anyway, it's not about how many times you fall. I've fallen probably, I don't know how many times today. I've failed, I've messed up, I've got things wrong. Keep getting up, keep trying to get better. That's just the way life is, man. And then you'll get better. And then a lot of people, unfortunately, they get to a point where they go, or they think anyway, here's where expectations don't meet reality, is that some people think life is you get to a certain point and then you solved all the problems. You figured it all out. And then you just go, click, cruise control for the rest of my life. I got it figured out. That's not it either. You're gonna have problems. You're gonna have difficulties, bad days, bad weeks, bad months. It's okay. It's about getting back up. It's never just sit back and relax because you achieved whatever that invisible line is. It's just not the reality. And ask any adult that's around you because they've definitely felt that over their years. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you all. We're always breaking cycles. Stay focused on that. Stay focused on breaking bad cycles, making good cycles. That's where we're at. We're all cycle breakers. Talk to you soon.